Hi, I am MisterBo, and yes, you can tell from the title of this video as well as the thumbnail, Activision has confirmed Crash Team Racing Nitro-Fueled is getting more content in 2020. We're going to be talking about what has actually been revealed about the content in 2020. We're going to be talking about how well Crash Team Racing Nitro-Fueled is actually doing at the moment. And then of course we'll do some speculation ahead of tomorrow's Winter Festival, because we know Beta M is going to be data mining it as soon as he can, and we'll probably have some actual information about what we're getting in 2020. So of course, if you do enjoy this video, be sure to click the like button to show your support, subscribe if you're new for more gaming content and coverage, and let's get into it. So yesterday, we got the reveal of the Winter Festival Grand Prix. We got a brand new trailer which showed off the new track, the Gingerbread Joyride, the 3 new karts, a load of skins, as well as the 5 new characters we're going to be getting, which include Rillaroo, Yaya Panda, the brand new character of Hasty, and finally the introduction of Chick and Stew as playable characters. And that's kind of all we had for a little bit. I had assumed because they were giving us Chick and Stew, making it 5 characters and all the content we were getting, this was probably going to be a big finish for the end of the year, and that would be it for Crash Team Racing Nitro-Fueled Grand Prix. Well, thankfully, only a couple hours afterwards, Activision put up a blog post, and throughout it, they didn't mention anything else about content coming afterwards until we got to the end of their post, in which they said this: "Be on the lookout for details on Grand Prix number 7 after the new year. Get ready for the post-apocalyptic chaos of Rustland." So there we have it. Now of course we had the data mine with Neon Circus, which maybe hinted we were going to get more. There was a codenamed track called Drylands, I believe, which is probably going to be called Rustlands or something along those lines now. But it's great that we're finally getting confirmation that content is going to continue to next year. Now we don't know how long that content is going to continue for. Grand Prix number 7, for all we know, could be the last one, but it also could go up until May, like we have suspected from a previous data mine. Now of course there is a ton of content that Beenox could still add into Crash Team Racing that people want to see, including various different characters like Willy Wumpercheeks, Viscount, Madame Amberly, the Evil Twins, Evil Crash, the list goes on and on. There is still a plethora of content that Beenox can add without it feeling like they're just sort of scraping the barrel. Now we'll get into some speculation about what characters I believe will come in this Grand Prix in just a minute, but I wanted to talk about how well Crash Team Racing Nitro-Fueled is actually doing at the moment. So over on Reddit, at the end of every Grand Prix, a user by the name of The Bandicoot puts together a really nice data analysis of each Grand Prix. Now the thing that stood out to me is the player base data. Now if we go back to the spooky Grand Prix, across all platforms, that Grand Prix had a total of 987,520 players, so just under 1 million people were playing. However, if we take a look at the Neon Circus Grand Prix, that had a total of 1,004,060 players. That is an increase of 1.67 over the previous Grand Prix. The PS4 player base grew by 0.21%, the Xbox player base grew by 10.99%, however the Switch did lose 1.67% of their player base when compared to the previous Grand Prix. But that means Crash Team Racing Nitro-Fueled is still at that 1 million mark of players, and well, that is really good news. That means Beenox are probably going to want to continue support, and that's probably why we're getting Grand Prix into 2020. Now we also don't know how well things like the microtransactions are doing in this game. We do know Crash Team Racing Nitro-Fueled had a bit of a boost at Black Friday, and it's probably going to get an even bigger boost for Christmas, so it still looks like everything is looking a-okay for Nitro-Fueled. Now I will leave a link in the description below to that Reddit post so you can check it out for yourself. It goes into a ton more detail if you want to check that out, but I think the player count was actually really interesting. So where do we go from there? Well, again, as I mentioned, we know we're probably going to be getting a data mine tomorrow. That will probably confirm the characters we're getting, the skins we're getting, the wheels, the karts, and probably the track. However, it is pretty fun to speculate, even if that speculation is probably only going to be good for about 12 to 24 hours. So let's speculate a bit on what Rustlands could be, because, well, it's pretty ambiguous, And as we've seen from previous Grand Prix, and especially this upcoming one, the characters don't have to fit around the theme of the Grand Prix. Now the Rustland is probably going to be a kind of Mad Max, think of Borderlands style area, sort of a deserty place that's run down, you've got massive like skeletons and bones everywhere. I think they could do a really cool track, maybe something that kind of resembles Dingo Canyon flipped on its head a bit. I definitely think we'll be getting a Dingo Dial skin because I feel like Dingo Dial hasn't had one for a while. I think we're finally going to be seeing a skin for Geary, a post-apocalyptic Geary. Would be amazing to see. I also think we're going to be seeing a new skin for Embryo. I think he could look cool in some sort of post-apocalyptic skin as well. I know a lot of people want a new Papoose skin, and I really would love to see a brand new Pinstripe skin, but I don't know if he really fits with the theme of post-apocalypse. Though Beenox have outdone themselves with skins before, so they could definitely make one work this time. In terms of the characters that I think we're going to get though, I think we're going to get Willy Wumpercheeks. I think we're probably going to get Viscount. And then the third character, I'm not entirely sure on. If I had to place a bet, I would say the Evil Twins, and they're both together in one cart. Now, of course, in the original CTR, Polar and Pura, they were supposed to be in one cart. Komodo Mo and Komodo Joe, those were supposed to be in one cart. Beenox have been doing a lot of fan service and a lot of stuff to do with nostalgia. It makes sense that eventually they put in two characters together in one cart, like we were going to see in the original, and the characters who'd make most sense for that are of course the Evil Twins. Now a lot of people have drawn speculation saying, well, it's the Rustland, so maybe we'll get Rusty Walrus, and that is a good guess as well. I think Rusty Walrus is definitely a character people would like to see, and I don't think he's too obscure, seeing as now we've got Yaya Panda in the game. But again, we'll get some proper answers tomorrow when the data mine goes live. And I would assume when we get the official reveal for the next Grand Prix, the Rustland Grand Prix or whatever it will be called, I think we'll also get the future roadmap for the next two Grand Prix coming afterwards. Like we saw with Spooky, Neon and Winter. And maybe that will give us a tease at the characters we're getting as well in the silhouettes like we saw last time. So let me know what you guys think. Are you excited to see that Activision has confirmed we are getting at least one more Grand Prix in 2020, maybe even more to come after that? Let me know which characters you want to see in that Grand Prix. Let me know what kind of skins you want to see for that Grand Prix. And stay tuned to the channel over the next couple of weeks because we will be doing that video I promised if we got the announcements of more Grand Prix to come. And that is where we go over your ideas for themes of new Grand Prix. So stay tuned for that. But again, let me know your thoughts on what you want to see next in the future Grand Prix. Also, make sure you stay tuned to the channel because tomorrow when the Winter Festival Grand Prix goes live, I'm going to be live streaming it. We're going to be checking out all the new content, playing the new track, unlocking the new characters, unlocking the skins, carts, everything. It's going to be a fun time. And of course, I'll be doing videos on all of the new stuff, how to maintain blue flames, where the shortcuts are, how to beat Oxide's time, and of course when that beta M data mine comes out, we'll be covering that straight away. Again, like at the beginning of the video though, if you did enjoy this, click the like button because it really does help support the video. If you're new around here, subscribe for more content and coverage. We're going to be covering everything Crash Team Racing Nitro-Fueled that gets released, and there's a lot of other stuff coming out early next year as well. So if you do subscribe, also tap that bell icon so you're notified when those videos get uploaded. Also, be sure to check out my Discord. There's a link in the description below. It's an awesome community of nice people. We run some CTR contests every week. At the moment, we're running a fashion contest. When the Winter Festival launches, we're going to be running a time trial contest to see who can get the quickest time around Gingerbread Joyride. So if you want to participate in something like that, go ahead, click the link in the description below and come over to the Discord. Also, feel free to follow me on twitch.tv/IamMisterBo for daily streams. But with all that self-promotion out the way, thank you very much for hanging out with me. I do really appreciate it. And hopefully you all have a nice rest of your day. And hopefully I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.